Man, tell J-Do why he running from you. Ask J-Do why he running. Yeah, he was. He ducked me yesterday. Ah, man, this dude. Man, that nigga is ducking. What do you mean, Sheila?
More than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one.
Hey, make that up, dog.
Everyone to the home of the Fighting Irish.
I'm done talking to you, for whoop your ass, nigga.
Beneath the Golden Dome and Notre Dame Stadium.
I'm talking to me, nigga.
As we'll see,
Straight
the
big.
number 3 team in the country, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on the 11th ranked team in the land, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. And guys, we are ready to tee it up. Will kick it away to start us off. Fielded in the end zone, it's Price. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14.
I'm leaving open on defense. These slot wide receivers, they've got the space in the middle of the field to work. I got to make sure that I got somebody inside of him. I got somebody outside of him. I can't give him the football because a lot of times these guys, they're good with it after the catch. They got that quickness. They got that speed, and he showed some of it there.
get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass, it's Carr. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And when you go 5 wide, man, and you spread the formation, it puts a lot of emphasis on those trenches. And those trenches have got to be good. You got to pick up those guys up front. They didn't do it, and they're getting their quarterback hit as he throws the football.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The Irish send out the punt unit. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. They boot it away on 4th down. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. It's Lacy. Plows through the defense. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second.
There he goes. He's at the 30.
Nigga, put that defense up, nigga. That shit garbage. Get that shit up, nigga.
He got some room. It was over.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Had those stats, young fella.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. That drive a great example of just how potent this offense can be. 2 plays, 80 yards, give them the touchdown. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Pauling. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Motion from the back. Now they'll run it on the toss. Strong run to get it out to the 21-yard line. They pick up 6.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Well, no question where this quarterback is going to be trying to go with the football in this game, right? He's looking for his big play wide out, and the defense knows it. They had him double covered that time.
The Irish trying to keep this drive moving on 3rd and short. Back to throw, it's Carr. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Punt is on its way. Here's the return. And the punt team able to swing him to the ground. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Give to the running back. And the defense snows him under after a very short game.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing out.
Off the bootleg to buy a little space. How about that way to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
Breaks into the open. 20. Touchdown, Ole Miss. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand.
I told you, but I ain't nothing BJ and my man. Oh, this is a different breed, bro.
Oftentimes, those are easier throws.
You wake up with my ass, nigga.
They're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space.
I don't know what you thought you was. Thought you was on,
The
nigga.
ability to make people miss, and this guy showed you right there. A difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
Really disciplined job by the coverage
You
unit
do
to
something,
get down
yeah.
there and make the stop at the 19. Here come the Irish back on offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. The analytics nerds say the goal is at least 4 yards on 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Bob. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. When they've got him looking run now to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Fields. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
The quick passing game does several things. One, it doesn't let the pass rush get you. Those great defensive linemen, the ball's coming out so fast they can't get there. And then what else? It gets me ahead of the sticks. I don't have to worry about getting in long yardage and predictable situations.
Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a 1st down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this 1st down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Running back searching for a hole. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs closer to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Looking downfield, it's Carr. He lets it fly. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
And it didn't take long early in the game. That's the matchup everybody has their eyes on. One of the best receivers in the game, one of the best DBs in the game. They're going to be going toe-to-toe all game long. That time, the defender comes away with an early win in the matchup, but the war is not over. We're going to see many more battles as this game goes on.
Hunt is on its way. Touchback? We don't want no stinking touchback. Here he comes out of his end zone. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. He might want another play. Off play action on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over from the moment the ball left his hand.
He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on second down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks in a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on it.
Turning it on! Slippery slide! Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels!
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they finish it with a flare, a 77-yard touchdown pass. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 15, here's the return. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Looking for a man, it's Carr. Shoots it to the left. That pass is incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open. That's why that one fell incomplete.
The toss to the outside. They tried to turn the corner on him, but the defense was ready, and they knock him down for a loss. Notre Dame comes to the line needing a chunk play on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And that one is incomplete. The end of the first quarter. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch.
EA trying to save you, man. They don't want to watch this pain, man.
Notre Dame lining up to put it away.
EA told you to quit, nigga.
The kick is on its way. They'll down this just inside the 35-yard line. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, and now they're back to work. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It's amazing how a play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you want.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Still on his feet at the 40. Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. And the Rebels will have it 1st and 10. Picked it off, and this defense really needed something to go right. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Back to throw, it's Carr. It's picked off, and another empty drive. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Man, that is just great awareness by the big fella up front defensively. He did a good job just reading the quarterback's eyes. He knew where he was going with the football, and he's like, wait, these interceptions, they're not just for the little fast guys. Us big guys can get it done, too.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Motion from the wide receiver. Grab behind the line. It's right. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle, it's Alexander. Dragged down at the 43, but they've got it in enemy territory. They picked up 10 and give him a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Flush down in the pocket. Finds a man by himself. He's got it inside the 10. Mark him out of bounds at the 9-yard line.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
The defense calls the timeout. Their 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. Gonna look downfield again. Now adjusting. Touchdown, Ole Miss! And they take it in for 6 more points.
You talk about going on the road and making a statement. 27-0. Hostile environment be dang. You talk about home field advantage. Well, it hasn't worked. They have come in and had answers and started this first half as good as you possibly can.
And the extra point makes it 28-0. Kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Coming out with it, it's Price. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the...
Oh, he's got some space. He's inside the 40, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I mean, this dude can make plays. That's why you keep feeding it to him, because at some point, he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
The extra point is good, but they're still down 28-7. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. He'll bring it out. It's Ray. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. On the snap, it's Lacy. Showing off the arm. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Moves around to clear up the vision. The pass is incomplete. Thought they might catch the defense napping, but it'll be third down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
On the direct snap, it's Lacy. Now the pitch. Forced out of bounds. Good pickup there on the ground.
And you kind of thought in that situation QB might keep it, but makes the right read. Gets it to the pitch man, and what does he do? Gets downhill. Get downhill and get that first down. New set of downs. Nice execution on the option by this offense.
He's going to run it. And he forced ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the Wildcat there. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. On the direct snap, it's Simmons. Wildcat look didn't get much. Picked up a few on that one.
As a defensive guy now, you're always zoomed in on the quarterback. I mean, these guys, whether they're throwing the football or running it, at least they have the football in their hands every time. You know where they're going to be. You focus in. The defense locked and loaded, understand what they were trying to accomplish, doing a good job getting to the quarterback, and then make those physical hits count. Finish those tackles with aggressive hits. Make that quarterback feel you for a whole length of a game.
Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Lee. And he's brought down after a nice game.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for him.
The Rebels will line it up on 1st and 10. Making side adjustments here. Wants to go up top on first down. Grabs it inside the 15. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Rebels.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the extra point is good. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Price. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. They try to get it outside on the left. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
And after a successful run like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and potentially taking a shot, because even if it's incomplete now on 2nd, you only have a short amount of yards to go here on 3rd.
There he goes! Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
Offense goes toss play to the right. Now, defensively, if you're going to stop these perimeter runs, your DBs better be able to get off blocks and go make a tackle. And right now, the secondary, they look like they're struggling trying to handle the run game.
This time, they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
To the air, it's Carr. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Irish send out the punt unit. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
We know about this running back's versatility, and he's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
Finds his man. It's Lee. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Got it done in the passing game on the last play, and let's see what they do on 1st down. To the air on 1st down. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
This QB has had a lot of success all day long, throwing for so many touchdowns, looking very comfortable. Finally, the defense gets to him. Finally, the defense gets a win. They needed something to go their way. Got to start getting some more.
He's got it inside the 15. Touchdown, Ole Miss. He got a step and just dusted the field.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
Lining up for the PAT. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They finish the drive with a touchdown toss from the 49. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. Fielded in the end zone. It's Price. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Looking downfield, it's Carr. Under fire. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Fires to the right. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left.
The offense gets pretty lucky there. 3rd down in your own end. You're throwing to try to get the first. That ball just a little bit late, and as a result, they're lucky that wasn't a pick 6.
Oh, trickeration, he wants to throw. And he makes the catch. Now can he get to the sticks? That's going to wrap it up here in the first half. Stay tuned. Second half not too far away.
Man, dog, you putting down the stick? You putting down the stick, bro? Oh,
They
yeah.
want to get the ball back right now. Lining
Quick,
up
man,
an
Luke,
onside
quick.
kick to start the second half. They're on it. They recover the onside kick and they get it right back. Here come the Irish back on offense. Nothing went right in that first half in the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further.
But the comeback is possible. Remember 2006, Michigan State down 35 to Northwestern at halftime? They somehow came back and won the game. But it all starts on one play, and that has to happen here on this first drive for the offense.
Yeah, the first possession, because your possessions, you're only going to get so many possessions, and you've got to score on every single one of them. Offense, defense, special teams.
Oh, but we shutting that shit down. Well, you only had one big play, bro.
It's an offense
Trash,
that takes
bro.
pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just know where to run. Not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Bro, y'all, Notre Dame is ranked higher than is overall higher than them. Stop it. All right, stop all that rap,
They
boy.
would give it to the back. Breaks the tackle.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a
to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Welcome to Dowdy-Ficklen Stadium, home to the East Carolina Pirates. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Troy Trojans, taking on a team from the American, the East Carolina Pirates. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Pirates will kick it away first. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Picks up the first down, still moving. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. They're going to ride this running back. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4.
And runs like that are like body blows in a boxing match. 4, 5, 6-yard gains early turn into 20, 30, 40-yard gains later. They really wear down defenses, and they test their physicality.
Grab near the marker. It's Meadows. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Troy. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get it to the end zone.
And he tacked on the extra point. Set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Something going. The Pirates, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. To the air, it's Hauser. Got a man, it's Smith. Fighting off the defender. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. And the Pirates have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Bunch formation for these receivers. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
The Pirates have it with a 1st and 10. Reads it, fires complete.
Great job by the quarterback there. He saw the safety bite on the run fake. So as the safety comes running downhill, he now knows he has the slant throw to his receiver on the outside.
They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. interception.
You know, I like the decision by the quarterback in terms of where he was going with the ball. Just don't like the accuracy. That was not good location on the throw. Got away from him a little bit, and the defense able to come up with a big play.
Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looking to throw, it's Crowder. Snagged in the middle, it's Taylor. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
And the offense here dialed up a really good zone beater. Give credit to the offensive coordinator. He called the right play at the right time.
The give to the back. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
And after having a nice game like that on first down, for the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and taking a shot. Because even if it's incomplete on second down,
oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted. Trying to take it back. Running inside the 20. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed it. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, ECU! When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
you saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point was good to finish things off. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Fielded in the end zone, it's Lovett. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Now the Trojan offense returns to the field. Things got off to a good start with a touchdown on the opening drive, and then quickly went to pot with a pick on the second one, and now they'll see if they can find a lot of space. He's at the 40. At the 20. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Trojans!
Love the play call offensively. They knew the defense were crowding a lot of bodies close to the line of scrimmage, and once they were able to get to the second level, all they had to do was make one guy miss and get one good angle. And with the speed that ball carrier has, man, that thing was a sure shot touchdown.
He'll bring it out. It's Pearson. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
And the Pirates in a good spot here with second and short. On the ground, it's Montgomery. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, first and 10. They'll pick up 4, second and 6 coming.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
They send 4 receivers onto the field, 2 to the right, 2 to the left on second and 6. To the air, it's Hauser. He's going to let it go. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Pirates will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Punt is on its way. Probably hope for a little bit more on that one. It'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Going to take a shot at this DB. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Oh, looked upfield too soon and dropped the football, and it'll be third down. And now this offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion. Back to throw, it's Crowder. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Turning it on. Powers through. He is feeling it. A huge play. Almost took it to the house, but they got him at the 24.
And that's a good lesson for quarterbacks out there. When you're throwing to your running backs, if you get it to them early and they've got some space around them, they can do damage. And that's exactly what...
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, you live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. That time the defense called it at the perfect time. The linebacker able to make the stop on a short game.
And from the offense's perspective, that's probably making a little something out of nothing. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Stopped at the 28, but a big 15-yard pickup gives him some breathing room. Now on first down from the 28. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Caught in the backfield, it's Lyle. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. inches along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Back to pass, it's Hauser. Unloads to the wideout. Complete in the middle. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. And the Pirates are marching down the field. Handoff from the gun. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Makes the grab. It's Smith. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
The Pirates will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to... They snapped it to the up end. He's on the run. And the roll of the dice turns up in their favor as they pick up the 1st down.
It's so many times when you're studying the other team and their defense and what they're going to do, you know there's certain looks you're going to get into. And I think they saw one they liked, snapped it to the up back. He catches the football, gets north and south, gets the 1st down. Nice execution on the fake punt, baby.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
Dropping back, it's Hauser. Got it in the middle, it's Wild. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit. Let's keep going.
Sends it back in motion. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And he left that one short, tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose. This offense has already converted once on 4th down. Can they do it again? He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Fires into traffic, intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
We've just seen in this game, the ball has just gotten away from him a little bit. A couple of times, just hasn't been able to put it where he wants to. And as a result, that's now his 2nd pick thrown in this game.
Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
The Trojans can really attack on this 2nd and short. On the run, it's Meadows. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. And the Trojans are facing 3rd and inches. Dropping back, it's Crowder. Makes the grab. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. 3rd and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, 3rd and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the...
Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen.
Got enough space. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Troy.
And that's his second receiving touchdown of the game. My man is just finding pay dirt. Tell you what, these are the kind of guys that you continue to feature throughout a game. And he can do this kind of damage after he catches the football.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, and knocked it right down the middle. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Coming out with it, it's Pearson. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Looking to pass, it's Hauser. Another incompletion on third down.
Well, I think on the last play, they didn't get it to the sticks. They were hoping he'd be able to make the catch, make a guy miss, and advance the football. But because they couldn't execute, now it's 4th and long.
They punted away on 4th down. No fair catches here, looking for room. Makes a move. Well, they finally stopped him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking for space. It's Lovett. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. The Trojans come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. And the Trojans getting set on 1st and 10. Might be calling a hot route. Try to get it to the edge. There he goes. And how much running room have they been able to find on the ground? Man, are they piling up some gaudy rushing stats. Not much can impose your will on a defense like popping a big run.
Especially when they know you're going to run it, right? This offense right now is just more physical. They're more physical up front in the trenches. And this running back and his ability to break tackles, that is just so demoralizing for this defense.
A 1st down run on the doorstep. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
You want to bring in your tight ends? You want to bring in more beef for that offensive line? I'm going to bring in more beef. Nice job by the defense understanding the situation. Red zone, field shrinks. I need more bigger personnel on the field, some big guys that can stop the run.
Touchdown, Trojans! Fired in from the red zone for the score. I don't know exactly what the defensive coverage was, but it certainly wasn't part of the plan to leave him that wide open.
Well, I don't think they know what their defensive coverage was either. How do you leave that big guy open down here in the red zone? You know the quarterback loves the big tight ends in this area. Really poor job by the defense.
And they knocked through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they closed the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And he's going to bring this one out. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Looking to throw, it's Hauser. He's going for a big play downfield. Makes the grab on the left side. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. And the Pirates are in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on first down. He's not afraid to go deep. Snags it. He'll be stopped just short the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal.
Well, it's the second catch on the drive, and that's obviously a massive play for this offense, and he's starting to prove to his quarterback here that he's winning his one-on-ones, and he deserves some more looks.
And here's the chance to cut into that lead before halftime. First and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, East Carolina.
Well, we needed that. They needed to punch the ball in the end zone. They needed to cut this to a 2-score game, and they needed some positive momentum. Something going well, something to point to at half to say, guys, we got a chance. That drive, they put it together. Nice job by this offense.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they trail by 2 touchdowns, 28-14. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. Mark him down at the 29. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Might be changing the route. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Quarterback empties his backfield. Scanning the field, it's Crowder. Quarterback adapting. And here's the third interception of the night. Bringing it back. Touchdown, Pirates. The defense takes matters into its own hands. What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense, go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. He'll bring it out. It's Taylor. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Throwing on the run. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up.
I love that play call by the offensive coordinator. Your quarterback just threw a pick six. You want to pick him right back up, right? So don't handcuff him. On the very first play of the next drive, let him throw the football to try to reestablish a rhythm and reestablish some confidence. Obviously, that one falls incomplete, but they need to get this guy back into a rhythm. The only way you do that is by throwing the ball.
The Trojans come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Looking to throw, it's Crowder. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Caught close to the marker, it's Dortch. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. This quarterback part of their running game.
That wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Punts it out of the air. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more play before the teams head to the locker room. Wants to throw on first down. Unloads to the right. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Toss to the outside. And he's able to get some positive yardage before he's brought down, and that'll bring us to halftime. And that'll do it. Here in the second quarter, halftime has arrived, and we head to the studio. And the Trojans will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Pearson. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Makes a grab down the middle. And defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
There's a great example of a quarterback who's able to turn the page. Things haven't always gone his way. He's obviously thrown 2 picks earlier in this game, but he's still staying aggressive. He's still taking shots, and his guys are making plays for him.
They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it. The Pirates with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Leaves it with the running back. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
And on second down, a lot of times, I don't know why, you just, as a defense, you go pass. You think passing situations, passing downs. Really good job by the offense, committing to the run game, not abandoning it, not getting yourself in a third down situation when you had to throw the football.
And the Pirates can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll toss it to the outside on the left. Breaks into the open. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up his offense first and goal from the 7.
Well, you wonder if one of the adjustments they made at halftime, trailing in this game, was to try and get the ground game established, David, and they're off to a good start here.
Dang right. Stay patient. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to press. Just try to get scoring drives together. Don't abandon the run.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They keep pushing forward now, back to work on second and goal from the 6. Touchdown, Purple Pirates! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst. And he showed all of those attributes right there.
The extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the 3rd. They marched 79 yards on the drive. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well and not give back that last score. Fielded in the end zone. It's Lovett. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. You guys will have another look at this Troy offense. That touchdown lead they had has disappeared, and now we have a whole new ball game as they start the drive. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw.
He's going for it all. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Keeps looking downfield. Fires to the middle. Got him downfield. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. A costly penalty wipes out that 3rd down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Crowder. Throwing right. And the deflection by the defense. Great play on 3rd down. Brings us to 4th.
Well, in the first half, this offense was up and down the field. It seemed like everything they were dialing up was working. And here we are in the 3rd quarter, and there's a very rare incompletion on their own end of the field. Maybe that's the play the defense needs now to spark some momentum.
He gets a block. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense got to stop, and now it's up to them in a tight. Turning it on! They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a first down.
Hey, man, if you're going to make plays like that on slant throws, you got to be able to make catches in traffic. Good, strong hands by the wideout there on the slant.
Ball sweep, trying to get it outside to the right. At the 35, he's got more. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23.
Man, I want to be a running back in this offense. When you take that handoff to the right and you see that blocking and all the holes open up, that's a good sight for a running back.
You've heard of read and react. I think the defense read it. They just didn't react very well.
Well, when you got that kind of a line, just all that push they're getting on that right side, they just pushed the defensive lineman back, got in the linebacker's laps, and man, oh man, it was brutal up front.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to throw. It's Hauser. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the incomplete.
Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. Off play action. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown ECU. They take the lead with the 6.
Bro, I'm not gonna let you leave me, bro. So you gotta listen to all this shit up. Bro.
We're taking shots. We need to be able to step up and make
You need to open, bro.
What a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down.
Bro, you gotta look at jump ball. You talking, bro? We in the game, bro. You told me you win close games. I want to see you.
He's going to make the play just like he did right there for 6 points.
All right, cool. Okay, gotta do something.
And the extra
Not gonna
point
get
is
you,
through,
bro.
and they're on top by 7. A very efficient
I ain't losing no game today, bro. None. I ain't finna start with you, bro.
After that last drive. Fielded in the end zone, it's Taylor. He's brought down at the 30, but a productive return after deciding to bring it out. They'll break up this drive from the 30-yard line. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
He's moving out of the pocket. Fires to the big fella. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
Well, another catch by the big fella. And, hey, this defense now in the second level, they've got to understand that they're going to see some play action. They can't keep biting on the fake. It's not easy to do. You've got to be aware of the tight end and his release. As soon as you see him get upfield, right now you know it's pass. So don't even worry about the fake. Get your eyes focused and find the big fella to go make a tackle or make a play on the ball.
Second and short is a great situation to be in. And look at him. He drops back to pass the football. He doesn't have to throw the football. He wants to be aggressive, but he can just take off and scramble. Doesn't have to take a chance. Great being ahead of the sticks.
For the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, East Carolina. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
He made that look a lot easier than it is. When you break out a football, you got to see it and go at the perfect angle. The free safety leaves his spot, goes and gets it, and then does the hard part, takes it back to the house for 6.
Bro, you know, there was no damn play. That dude wide open.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead.
I feel loud that bit. That's cool though. You ain't going nowhere, bro. I play under pressure, nigga. You ain't built on that. You ain't built under pressure, bro. You ain't built under pressure, bro. Win the game. You gonna win the game? I bet you 500 push-ups you don't win the game. I bet you 500 push-ups you don't win the game. Alright. Okay.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25.
We got it, Rick. We got a whole nother quarter to play, bro.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive.
Whole nother quarter to play.
To throw, it's Crowder.
Why would I do that?
In the middle, it's Connor.
Boy wide open like
That's the
that.
kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10.
Play under pressure, bro. I play under pressure, man.
Powers through the defender.
I play under pressure.
And he delivers the
Oh, I play my big ball there, bro.
by an angrier defense.
The big fella in the middle.
That's why I play my best ball, man.
Such a long way in deciding and really stopping
Okay.
the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them.
They're talking. All right, I want to keep talking, bro. You got 6 minutes. 6 minutes to hold it lead, bro.
With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up this third down play. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Setting up the screen.
Oh, get up here now. That's what I'm talking about, boy.
Convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
And even though they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, they've got a quarterback that can bring them back, but they need him now.
That's all I need.
His A-plus level of football. We saw a nice completion on that last third down. Let's see if he can keep it going.
Catch in the middle, it's Taylor.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Grab near the marker is Meadows. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground.
Oh, yeah, I play my best ball in
Makes the
pressure, bro.
tackle to give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
And I kind of like how the
Care nothing about that clock.
Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your
Got
foot in
him,
the
so
ground, pick up 3 to 4.
he
and
fell
you're not
for it.
going to complain.
Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Trying to make magic with his feet. He stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Get up in there.
He stopped just
Come on,
short
bro.
of the goal line.
Told you I play my best ball under pressure, bro.
From the 1.
Do this for real, man.
Slams it ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Troy.
Do this shit for real, bro.
Well, how about that?
Then coach told me go for it.
We might
All
have
right,
to
coach.
finish
He said
after all,
go for
Jesse.
it.
I love it, Reese, and this team is not quitting. Yeah, they're down on the scoreboard right now, but they are clawing
shit,
and they're
go for it.
scratching their way back in this game. They're going to keep
Told you ain't going
until
nowhere, man.
this clock reads all zeros.
And now they'll empty the backfield.
How you gonna stop?
Try.
4 people in the box, 5 people in the box. That's how you gonna stop?
Dropping back, it's Crowder.
How you gonna stop?
Crowder in the end zone for the 2 as they draw a little closer.
On that 2-point conversion, they spread the field, 5 wide receiver set, trying to
I wanna
create
see what
some
you gonna do
windows
now.
to throw into, and they
What you
come
gonna do
away
now?
with a beautiful-looking, schemed-up 2-point conversion.
You up? Okay. Okay. So all I gotta do is score a touchdown. I'm up. All right.
They're coming
That
out
cool.
to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd.
I want to see what you can do under pressure.
He'll bring it out. It's Pearson.
Come on, give me that.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed
What you
in
gonna
their
do now?
lanes, and they'll
You
stop
see your
them
coach in the
16.
building. All right, this nigga finna fuck up. You finna fuck around and throw a pick.
East Carolina has it back in the purple pirate
Man,
offense.
fuck around and throw a pick right here.
And they've got a little bit of a cushion here.
RPO.
David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
One big play, and now they've got it at the 42-yard line on 1st down. Looking for a crease. It's Montgomery.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Now the play fake. On the move to his left.
Give me that.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through.
That was a good save. I wasn't expecting to play action. That was a good call, man. I wasn't expecting to play action.
Throwing that dude the football.
But you know you done with it now.
But he has had a day. He's been
You done.
in the secondary, and they've tried to find ways to get him
No,
out
right.
because he has been
Yeah, this is
so
over.
dynamic.
This is over.
To the air. It's
I had a right read.
Pocket
I'm right there.
out.
Told you.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Kick is in the air. Let's see what he can do with it. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Now the Trojan offense returns to the field. They cut into this lead the last time they had it, and now here in the 4th, a chance to move on top with a score. That one could really put this drive into high
What,
gear.
timeout? What you calling timeouts for?
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Said that clock ticking, man. Okay.
Looking downfield on first down. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
This dude, nerve.
How about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the
I
passer.
ain't sick in
I
it.
can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Taylor. Oh, he's got some space. And he's dragged down. The Trojans want to crank the tempo. Back to pass. It's Crowder. With the catch, it's Taylor. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
All time out, get out that defense, bro.
Already moved the chains a couple of times on this.
Eating it up. All time out, get out that defense, bro.
Looking to throw on first down.
Oh.
He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. Here comes
Also
the
down,
offense
too.
on second down. Back to pass. Rushes on him. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down.
I like the offensive idea here to try to change the launch point of the QB, but you got to do a better job protecting him because guys can't complete passes when they're getting hit.
Quarterback making checks. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down.
Oh, he was!
And that'll be incomplete.
Come on!
They certainly weren't afraid to take a
Get
shot.
up!
Now it's fourth down.
Oftentimes as a quarterback, when you have success early, you earn the right to take more shots. I think that's what you're seeing now in this game. We're here
I
late.
can't
we're
believe
still
he
throwing
did that,
deep
bro.
because this quarterback's thrown 3 touchdown passes. He's proven to his coach that he can get it done and he can make the right decisions and not put his offense in harm's way. And that's why you're still seeing them throw it vertically downfield.
I don't know the time.
It's a one-score
Dang.
game late, and they've got to go for it on fourth down. And you want to know what impact home field advantage can have? There it is. The offense will walk it back.
Can't believe you missed that throw, bro. Damn.
Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out.
And listen, obviously, at this area of the field, it's a question, it's a debate whether or not you go for that on fourth down. At the end of the day, though, I think this coach believes in his own playmakers, and he's got guys on offense that he feels can make a play in that type of situation, and he's got confidence in him. That time, they weren't able to come up with it. I'm curious to see what this guy does if they're in a similar situation as this game moves on.
And this situation here on second down is the exact situation this offense wanted to stay out of. You got the lead late in the ball game. You want to get positive yards, keep that clock ticking. Now in this situation, it's interesting. Do they want to throw the football? How much do they trust their quarterback not to make a mistake here late in the football game with the lead?
They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. And he is just engulfed.
What's he gonna do now?
By this giant defensive tackle.
What you gonna do now? Huh? What you gonna do now? What you gonna do now?
They really need to make something happen on this third and long. Back to throw, it's Hauser.
What you gonna do now?
The hook up on third down.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on third down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
You gonna go for it? You gonna go for it?
They'll keep the offense on the field on fourth down already with a one-possession lead. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Looking deep.
Oh,
To
no!
be batted down, they'll turn it over on downs.
What a great stop by this defense. Way to bow your neck. Now you got a chance.
Man, what you be telling no boy? When you go against Apex, take the points. Take your points, man. You know better than this.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Quarterback
Well,
may
plenty.
change this route. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
Wonder about the mindset right now of the offensive coordinator, too, because they need points, and running the football just is not going to get it done. Early in the drive, late in the drive, I think you've got to be in attack mode right now throwing.
Woo, boy, that was dark.
And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line.
Got him, coach.
He rides
Got him.
one deep down
Got him, coach. Good play on me, bro.
Down Trojan. Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score.
Man, I'm up with.
And such a great job.
It ain't
by the
gonna make no
offense,
sense,
able
though,
to
too.
execute there and score a touchdown late in this game. You know, you try to simulate that in practice, but you just
Oh,
can't
you don't.
do it. Guys
Like
are gonna
that for
have to
real,
step
man.
up when it matters the most under the bright lights, and they did it there. 1 point away from taking the lead.
And that extra point was good, and now they have the lead in the fourth. And now we are set up for quite a finish. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll come out to the
That's how you win a
25
close game.
at a return.
That's how you win close game.
The drive starts from
Look at
their
that pit
own
right here.
25-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Hauser. He wants
They got that pit right here. I don't want it. Swap it down.
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Jump balls ain't gonna save you, bro.
Absolutely expect those shots from this offense, and I love it. The defense was prepared. You got to know where the burners are. You know he can go, so you got to play that deep route. They play it great. Don't give up the big play. Stay deep, and don't let anyone get behind you.
This time he's got his man.
Oh, man, I forgot. Niggas can be in field goal, right?
Moving, and they've got it at the 45.
They got tighten up.
That wide receiver on the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really hard because you're not chasing him. You can't really get hands on him. You got to make sure you send more guys his direction. Maybe slide those linebackers toward that wide receiver so you got a little more help on the outside.
Right on the money. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up.
Yeah,
Calling a
giving him
timeout
that.
here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. Second down, he'll throw it. Fires to the wide. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
And that's a good job by this defense. The 2-minute situations can be tough, especially communicating, and you know they want to push the ball down the field, but a lot of times it's towards the sidelines. They protect the middle of the field, play great defense.
No!
Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35.
This quarterback obviously did a lot of film prep coming into this one. He has been picking this defense apart. With that last completion, guys, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
The Pirates will snap it on 1st and 10.
I'm tripping. Get down, tripping.
Wants to go up top on 1st down.
Ooh.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
After that incompletion, you really got to think about this if you're the offensive coordinator now. You're already in field goal position. You're already in a spot where you can kick a field goal and just win this game. So with the play calling, you want to think about running the ball, bleeding the clock, using timeouts. If you are going to throw it,
right here,
they've got to be high percentage throws. You cannot take sacks. You absolutely cannot turn the ball over.
Yeah, and that's fine. Listen, it's go time. Right now it's coming up on third down. You've probably got 2 downs anyways. It's the fourth quarter. It's time for this QB to take charge.
A field goal attempt from this spot would be 52 yards out. A few yards on third down would make it easier. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. Not going to get there. Not going to get close as he's brought down at the 30. It's fourth down.
Yeah, they got to move fast, and obviously you're going for this on fourth down, and you got to think about how many chunk plays I can get, move the sticks, get down the field. I got to get a score, Jesse, in this critical moment.
So start thinking about who are your best players and who needs to touch the football right now. Those are the plays that you need to be dialing up this situation of the game.
So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world.
He missed it!
And after the miss, still down by a single.
And there is nothing worse in the world than that feeling right there. Missing a field goal when your team needs it the most, that's what
This nigga missed it, man.
You're supposed to make those man-oh-man, Palmer, that sting.
He's going to carry that miss for a long time too, David. Obviously, the offense and the team put him in a position to come through for them. He's just going to have to learn from this, get back to practice, and want to make it next time he gets that opportunity.